Ever wonder what that quick meal between meetings is really costing you? I survived on those snacks during endless delivery shifts until something happened that changed everything. What if the habits you think are harmless are actually putting your health on the line? Let me reveal the simple changes that saved my life. Everything you know about staying healthy as a professional might be completely backwards. I felt trapped caught between career demands and my own health, grabbing whatever was fastest, convinced I had no other option. But what if there's a way out you've never considered? As an advanced clinical weight loss detox specialist who nearly died from systematic burnout in March 2024, I'm going to share 5 micro habits that broke my burnout cycle in 30 days, including the one that saved me from energy drink addiction. From 28-hour hospitalization to thriving practice, these aren't extreme changes. They're strategic ones designed for your real constraints. I'm O'Keefe, and this is Struggle to Health, real talk, real solutions, real results. But first, rate your current energy levels 110 in the comments, be honest, because what I'm about to share works whether you're at a 3 or a 7. Point 1. Sleep schedule consistency, turned best. Here's what most busy professionals don't realize about sleep patterns. As an advanced clinical detox specialist, I can tell you that what we think are temporary energy fixes, caffeine, late night work pushes, according to studies, these effects last minutes to an hour at most. But here's the clinical reality. Our bodies crave more of what they're getting, whether good or bad, and over time begin to reject it. The extent of that first effect becomes similar to addictive drug responses. I lived this exact struggle during my delivery shifts. My sleep schedule was completely destroyed, sometimes sleeping 3 hours, sometimes 12, never consistent. I thought pushing through exhaustion was just professional behavior. Corner shop energy drinks became my baseline, promising alertness but delivering systematic self-sabotage with convenience packaging. Here's what you can actually do in your real-world situation. Pick one sleep time and one wake time. Same every day, even weekends. Start with just 15 minutes earlier than your current chaos. Your brain needs predictable patterns to optimize recovery, not heroic sleep deprivation followed by weekend crashes. This doesn't just impact your energy, it affects your decision making at work and your patience with family. When your sleep is consistent, your professional performance stabilizes and you stop being that exhausted parent who snaps at bedtime. And if you're thinking this sounds great, but how do I actually implement this with my crazy schedule? I've created a professional burnout prevention checklist that helps you analyze your current patterns and implement these changes strategically. Link in description, but let me show you the habit that actually saved my life. Point 2. Tech-free meal time. Clinical research shows eating while distracted disrupts satiety signals and increases cortisol. As a weight loss specialist, I've seen this create energy crashes because your body never properly registers nutrition. I ate on the go with multitasking, never present. That habit was burning me out. I was disconnecting from my body's signals. What I thought was normal was actually systematic burnout. Tech-free meals means no phone, no laptop, no TV, even for 10 minutes. Just you and your food. If you have family, it becomes genuine conversation time. If you're alone, it becomes the only moment you're actually present with yourself. This impacts your digestion, your presence with family, and your mental clarity at work. When you eat mindfully, even for 10 minutes, you're modeling healthy boundaries for your children. The transformation does happen. I went from inhaling food while multitasking to actually tasting my meals and feeling energized. Now, I created the professional burnout prevention checklist. It gives you the framework for sustainable change. Link in description. Point 3. Move 5 minutes every hour. Movement breaks reset your nervous system and prevents the energy stagnation that leads to afternoon crashes. When I was driving for hours, my body was literally shutting down from inactivity combined with poor nutrition. Blood flow restricted, joints stiff, brain fog increasing with every hour. Even in back-to-back meetings, you can do desk stretches, walk to the bathroom the long way, or stand during calls. Set a phone alarm if needed. Your colleagues won't notice, but your energy levels will transform. This isn't about fitness. It's about preventing systematic shutdown. 5 minutes of movement signals to your body that you're alive and responsive, not trapped in professional paralysis. Point 4. Cut back on sugar. Living on energy drinks during 15-hour shifts, I was trapped in the clinical addiction cycle I now understand. As an advanced clinical detox specialist, I know that sugar creates the exact neurochemical dependency patterns I described earlier. Temporary fixes lasting minutes, followed by crashes that demand more stimulation. Corner shop nutrition is just systematic self-sabotage with convenience packaging. Those energy drinks weren't giving me energy, they were stealing it from my future self and charging interest. Start simple. Replace one sugary drink with water. Replace one sweet snack with something that won't spike your blood sugar. Your brain will protest because it's addicted, but your body will thank you within days. The goal isn't perfection. It's breaking the cycle that keeps you dependent on quick fixes that create bigger crashes. Point 5. Phone-free mornings. Starting your day with phone stimulation creates unrealistic dopamine baselines that make everything else feel dull. I used to check delivery notifications before I even sat up in bed, starting every day in reaction mode, letting algorithms hijack my brain before I'd even chosen how I wanted to feel. The first 10 minutes of your day are sacred. No phone, no email, no news. Just you returning to yourself. Stretch, breathe, think, or simply be present. This isn't about becoming a monk. It's about choosing who you want to be before the world tells you who you need to be. This isn't about willpower. It's about choosing identity. Every morning, you decide, am I someone who reacts to external demands or someone who sets intention before action? Here's a twist. The problem isn't your willpower, it's your approach. We've been taught that professional success requires health sacrifice, but here's what I learned during my hospitalization. Professional success without health isn't success, it's systematic failure. I've given you 5 clinical habits that can break the systematic burnout cycle. Sleep consistency, tech-free meals, hourly movement, sugar reduction, and phone-free mornings. But implementing them while managing demanding careers requires strategic support. The professional burnout prevention checklist in the description gives you the complete framework, including crisis prevention indicators and daily implementation tools. Now that you understand these 5 micro habits that break the systematic burnout cycle, you might be wondering about the deeper clinical reality of why busy professionals get trapped in these patterns in the first place. How do you maintain these habits when your brain is literally wired for convenience food addiction? It all starts with understanding the neuroscience behind junk food dependency. Because when you combine what you just learned with the clinical insights in my next video, you have both the practical tools and the scientific understanding of what you're fighting. That video about junk food addiction and busy professionals is right here, and trust me, understanding the addiction cycle could prevent you from hitting the same systematic burnout wall I did. Listen, you don't have to choose between professional success and health. I'm living proof that you can optimize both through strategic micro habits designed for real constraints. From someone who went from 28-hour hospitalization to thriving practice using these exact strategies, transformation is possible when you stop normalizing systematic burnout as professional behavior. Your family needs you present and energized, not just providing income. That's what Struggle to Health is all about. Real talk, real solutions, real results for busy professional lives. Before we end, if you're experiencing severe burnout symptoms, extreme exhaustion, or having concerning thoughts about your health struggles, please seek immediate professional medical attention. What I share is based on clinical expertise and personal experience. For severe symptoms, seek medical care. If this helped you, hit subscribe for more clinical insights for busy professionals. Grab the burnout prevention checklist in the description. See you in the next video. Transformation is about small, strategic changes. Remember, small changes make the biggest difference.